when you understand a problem, then you also have to understand what it is that is impairing an immediate solution. So you have to understand the limitations and difficulties and address them. Just to give you an example, there are people in the US military who say that Pakistan's military's training for counterinsurgency is inadequate. Well, by the time units that are trained for counterinsurgency are ready, it'll have been a few months. You can't train people overnight. And Pakistan will take responsibility for training, and we are working on a lot of training issues. Changing public opinion and perception in Pakistan. There are people in Pakistan who think the only problem is an American presence in Afghanistan. If America leaves, the Taliban will go home. There are others who say that's not true. It's an important thing to convince the population of that. Strategic communications. I mean, the US has totally ignored strategic communications in both Pakistan and Afghanistan over the last several years. You know, who's addressing the people of Pakistan on behalf of the US government? Those of you who visit Islamabad, some of you have been there recently. I mean, what's the status of public communications and public outreach of the US government? You have created a situation in which people have to rotate every year, you know, which basically means they have only 8 months, because 2 months of unpacking and 2 months of packing back, you basically have 8-month diplomats. What diplomat can be effective in 8 months? So you have just a lot of things, and I think Admiral Mullen and Ambassador Holbrooke, the message I believe they brought, and I know that they spoke to the President last night, the message they brought was the US considers Pakistan a partner, it understands Pakistan's difficulties, and it wants to help in overcoming them. And the Pakistani message is, we are America's partners, we understand we know who the enemy is, give us the means so that we can fight the enemy effectively. And means here means not just money, means here means equipment, training, orientation, etc.